then we get to Pocono on August 19th of 2018. Let's talk about that. And what was your mindset going into that race?
Honestly, Pocono was a weird one. It's, the track layout is pretty unique. It's a three-corner, basically triangle instead of a oval. But each corner is very different banking. So turn one was a very kind of long, like high banked corner where a lot of the lap time came from. Turn two was basically not really existent, almost like a kink, but like a pretty serious kink. And then turn three, call it, or 3 and 4, however it works, is was like a really long duration, but no banking. I think like only 6 degrees or something of banking, and so the car always felt really bizarre because it could only feel good in one of the three corners. So it's like pick which one on how you set up your cambers and your ride heights and everything to suit each corner. So I think every driver would mention that like no one ever really felt great in the car around Pocono. Like you always felt like just uneasy. Like the car always felt a little numb. But then the qualifying got rained out, so we went off of points for the grid for the race, which honestly was kind of a blessing because I don't think I would have qualified sixth. I didn't really show great pace through free practice, but like I knew we kind of put it together. So anyway, we qualified sixth. It was based off of points, and yeah, I mean, ahead of the race, at this point, I was kind of just building confidence with every oval I did, trying to understand how the starts and restarts work, and we were starting to find our feet. And I knew it was going to be a 500-mile long race, my second one I've ever done after the Indianapolis 500. And unfortunately, from what we all learned in practice, is it was going to be such a track position race because you just couldn't overtake. It was really hard to follow. It was like a single lane groove, basically. There was no margin to run side by side in any corner. So if you didn't get the pass completed in a straight line, it was never going to happen. And so going into that race, I think everyone knew in the back of their mind that starts and restarts were going to be vital. And frankly, track position was going to be what you needed to do. And so on that start, there was an interruption on the start. I think there was an accident on the actual green flag. So then it was a safety car restart, start to the race a few laps later. I went around the outside of a couple cars, and I found myself in fourth with a run on Ryan Hunter-Reay for third. And I had a great run, went down to the inside. And I thought I established enough position for him to give me space. But then unfortunately we were just two cars fighting for real estate, and we had minor contact, but it was enough that my car went airborne and up into the catch fence, and that basically changed my life forever. So we came out of that with 30 something broken bones. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. And the thing that I'm still living with today is T4 paralysis. So I got to come out the other side, which is something that I think a lot of people were unsure of for the first week or so. But yeah, and then from there, it's, quickly went from fighting for race wins to just kind of fighting to survive and fighting to give me the best quality of life.